Harvesting cherries is a memorable experience. The sun has just woken up, the gentle light penetrates through the leaves, dyeing the green cherry fields yellow. Dung's garden in the early morning is like a harmonious, fresh and vibrant natural picture. We, the young boys and girls full of enthusiasm, together with Bay, carry skillfully woven rattan baskets, entering the garden with an excited and eager mood as if preparing for a small adventure.
Nam's cherry garden is up to 1,500 square meters wide. Each tree is looming, the fruits dangling all over the branches like red gems sparkling in the morning sun. Bay had just entered, and before she could sit down, she exclaimed, "Oh my God, the cherries are so red all over the garden, we have to hurry up and pick them today. If we are a day late, the fruits will fall. What a waste."
Hearing that, we became even more excited, quickly dividing into small groups, each person taking charge of a corner of the garden. The laughter echoed throughout the space, mixed with the chirping of birds, adding to the lively atmosphere of the bustling morning. Our hands nimbly picked each soft cherry, the feeling of our fingers lightly sliding over the shiny skin. Picking up each juicy fruit into the basket was truly an interesting and relaxing experience. Sister Bay, I think all the fruits are delicious. But some are bright red, some are a bit dark red. Which one is the sweetest? A friend in my group asked curiously, his eyes still not leaving the heavy bunches of cherries on the branches. Sister Bay smiled, picked up a dark red cherry, brought it to her mouth to nibble, then explained, "Looking at the color, you can tell right away that this fruit is very sweet, not sour at all. If you want the cherry to be sweet, you have to pick it when it turns dark red, the skin is shiny, and it looks like it is full of water. Only the cherry garden that Sister Nam grows naturally can retain such a sweet taste. No fertilizers, no pesticides, each fruit is healthy. You will see the difference when you eat it."
After listening, we competed to find the dark red cherry fruits on the branches. The basket gradually filled up, each small cherry fruit lying next to each other as if gathering all the sunshine and wind of the earth and sky into our hearts. When our backs were tired, we would sit down at the base of the tree, leisurely enjoying the sweet fruit, smiling brightly, telling each other small stories. At that time, a friend in the group suddenly exclaimed, "Wow, Sister Bay, how can this cherry garden be so big and the two of you have worked for so many years and it is still so green and has such a good harvest? I am so impressed by it." Hearing that, Sister Bay's eyes lit up with pride. No matter how hard it is, as long as you have the heart, you can do it all. Sister Nam said that this land is like a close friend. You have to love and take care of it so that the tree will bear sweet fruit. Every harvest season, we love the trees even more. It's hard but fun. Seeing you guys picking so enthusiastically makes me so happy.
We laughed together, suddenly feeling strangely warm. The laughter rang out endlessly, each basket of cherries kept getting fuller. Every now and then, we heard the sound of fruits falling thud to the ground because they were too ripe. Everyone quickly bent down to pick them up, then passed the plump cherries around, bustling like a small market in the open air. Seeing you guys picking makes me remember when we were young. We were just as enthusiastic as you guys are now. Bay giggled, her eyes looking distant as she recalled. That harvest was not simply picking fruit, but also an opportunity for us to feel and share our love for nature, our respect for each tree that Nam and Bay had worked so hard to cultivate. The atmosphere in the garden was filled with laughter. Sometimes we competed to see who picked the most, who found the biggest fruit, then nodded and praised each other. In no time, each rattan basket was filled with sweet fruits.
The afternoon gradually fell. The whole garden was immersed in a gentle yellow color. We looked at the baskets full of heavy cherries, our hearts filled with indescribable joy. Sister Bay gently wiped away the sweat on her forehead, her eyes lit up with radiant joy. "Thank you so much, kids. Without your help, Sister Nam and I would have had to work until late at night. Now I invite you to the coconut water shop at the corner to have a refreshing drink." We happily agreed. walking out of the garden with baskets full of cherries and the joy that was hard to describe in words. The afternoon gently faded, the sweet scent of cherries still lingered on our sleeves. In the gentle afternoon sunlight and the fragrant space filled with the scent of fruit, I understood more that each sweet cherry was crystallized from the sweat and love of diligent people like Sister Nam and Sister Bay.
Leaving the cherry garden, we all smiled with satisfaction. What we harvested were not only plump cherries but also memorable memories, precious moments between simple and sincere farmers. The cherry season was sweet, the joy was as simple and sparkling as the plump red cherries on the branches. Just seeing each other, sharing small stories, we felt the fullness of a harvest season. In the end, I understood that the most precious thing was not the number of cherries we picked, but the moments of living fully in nature. In human love. Those sweet cherries were like a gift of love, helping us love life more, believing more that human love and dedication can create miracles.
Here we would like to end the article, Picking Cherries, a Memorable Experience. Goodbye and see you again on the next countryside experience trip.